So we're going to go street stock racing now. Good field of street stocks out in the field. Josh Aspinall on the CB Graphics. Number 7. Outside him, Jake Williams. Daniel Stanley in the Lewin Tyres, number 18. Brendan Vickers in his opening season here in the 99. Linda Yates, Riley Dunn making the travel, coming for a skid tonight. Fresh in from New Zealand, the Lewin Tyres owner of Steve Rodley. And off the back of the field, the 1-1A of Jack Favreau. Giving the car a run leading up to our title in April. As we'll go green this time around between Williams and Aspinall. Aspinall just slightly getting better at the start of this time around. He'll drive it into turns 1 and 2. Williams gets hung up on the outside. Daniel Stanley, who's been fighting engine dramas all season, will move up into the second place. As they run it down the back straight once again, Riley down back in 4th. Back to Rodley, has done well to get through into the 5th position. Bit of smoke coming out of the back of the Stanley car as they race it around this time around. Aspinall will lead lap number 1. Stanley hard on his bumper. Jake Williams just trying to get a handle. Stanley's going to stick his nose up on the inside of this one. He's going to make that stick on Aspinall. Slight little mistake as he pushes up. So Stanley will move up into our race lead this time around. Aspinall in second. Back to Williams. Dunn, Rodley and Yates. Vickers and Favreau at the back of the field. So as Williams makes the move up on the inside this time around, he's going to try and force the issue up on the inside. Makes a mistake, has to get back out of it. Aspinall will come back around the outside. Riley Dunn closing up on the back of these two guys this time around. As they drive it into 3 and 4 once again, the smoke gets thicker out of the back of the 18 machine of Stanley. So as they race it down the main straight, Rodley running his own race back in 5th place this time around. Linda Yates back in 6th. Tail of the field between Vickers and Favreau. Vickers gets a little untidy, but that's okay. Favreau gets around him as they run it down into turn 1. Daniel Stanley has about a 4-5 car lead this time around. Yates has a bit of a moment in the model at the back straight. Rodley fishtails up around. The race is definitely for second at this time and moment. So out in front of this one, Daniel Stanley out in front. Back to Josh Aspinall holding his own back in second, and Jake Williams trying to make everything he can to get past the 7 machine. The smoke continues to billow out of the back of the 18 machine of Daniel Stanley. So Favreau and the Faz Mechanical, proud sponsor here at the Trade Hire Augusta Margaret Speedway. Still test tuning that car. Aspinall's going to make a slight mistake here. That'll open the door for Williams. Big John's Mechanical. Busted and Tyre Power number 24 coming through, taking away the second place. Stanley's going to be off the pace here. Looked like he'd rolled out of it. Slight mistake coming off turn 2. It's going to be white flag this time around for Daniel Stanley. So white flag this time around. Aspinall not giving up on Williams this time around. He's going to come up under the bottom side. He's going to drive it deep. Williams drives back around him as they go and things. They'll come up. Will Vickers come into play on this one? I don't think so. So as they run it down to 3 and 4, Vickers hard on the brakes this time. Stanley will just follow him back across the line. So for the smokes, nothing too seriously. Daniel Stanley will take the opening heat win. Jake Williams second, Josh Aspinall. Riley Dunn home in 4th. Steve Rodley in 5th. 6th place now will go back to Jack Favreau. Linda Yates and Brendan Vickers will bring out the tail of your field.